greatest shows never made. We are here on our first episode. Happy Canada Day to Canada. Happy Independence Day to America for 4th of July. So, for those reasons, we thought, why not start off with the most American hero we could possibly think of, an Amazonian princess who was not born in North America. To start off, my name is Kevin Schultz.
Oh, I'm Destiny.
Derrick Sarunic.
Hey, I'm Justin.
And we are starting off with the ill-fated 2011 pilot of Wonder Woman, starring the queen of failed pilots, Miss Adrianne Palicki. Let's start this off. Initial thoughts.
Are you allowed to say queen of failed pilots? That's my initial thought. I'm like, oh, dang.
You can tell they wanted to do something, but they just missed every mark imaginable to try to carry across their intention. Like, they're trying to, like, make her empowering, but also, like, pay tribute to the fact that she's, like,
she was
a figure, but, like, she was a bad person.
Yeah, she's mean.
She's not
terrible.
She's not a hero.
No.
She's a terrorist. I'm sorry. No, I mean, she's like, like dodging like outside law. She's torturing people in their hospital beds.
Okay,
like,
that's something I want to get back to. There's a scene in this pilot where
Yeah.
she tortures a criminal to
Yeah.
get him to tell the truth. She literally
has
the lasso of truth,
Yeah.
which she uses twice in the pilot, not once to get someone to tell the truth. Instead, she breaks someone's arm to get them to tell the truth.
Tell me where the laboratory is.
I ain't saying nothing.
And the fight scene was kind of cool. That was the only part I enjoyed, I think, out of everything.
My only thing is like,
highlight
shit, there's a fight scene with a whole bunch of dudes in a warehouse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty standard.
Yeah.
But at least it was something good.
And well,
I'm just trying to be positive.
The choreography was actually kind of cool. How they were
someone
trying to like work the lasso into like she like lassos the guy on top of the container, kind of does like that flying knee and like ends up switching spots with them. Like
Did anybody
they
notice?
had a couple of good.
Anybody notice the most obvious like? The music used in that scene sounded like something out of the early 2000s, despite that it was in 2011. It sounded like Limp Bizkit level, like, nu metal, all of a sudden playing in the background when she was going after a bunch of thugs.
Oh my god.
I like that I saw some of the VFX notes in there, too.
Must
like,
make pants darker.
like, yeah, like, like what?
That was my only issue with the pilot,
Yeah.
was the darkness of the pants.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it was
Must
flawless.
make pants dark. Why is she even wearing pants?
That's the other thing, too, about her pants.
Because
they aren't consistent.
They don't stay around for the
Leggings
entire
aren't
pilot.
pants.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a girl rule. I'm
Yeah.
not sure if anyone else follows it.
I don't follow.
Yeah, well.
Was anybody a little bit put off how we're going to get rid of the Amazonian princess thing and just make her a capitalist who runs Themyscira Industries?
Wonder Woman, also known as Diana Themyscira, runs the multi-million-dollar Themyscira Industries, which, as we all know, funds her crime-fighting operation.
What if Veronica...
Yeah.
Did
It's
anybody...
not. There's no mythical anything to it anymore.
But how does she have, like, how she's, I don't know. I just didn't understand what the fuck. It lost me at the second she was mean.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, this is wrong.
So, like, the first scene, when she's, like, tackling the guy down the ground, it's like, hey, here's an injection needle, I'm gonna steal some of your blood.
Yeah. And they didn't, all the cops didn't like her. Like, you should have known right away.
Actually, one thing I want to talk about, Pedro Pascal was in this, and he was, like, the main cop dude, and I was like, that's a cool little
Yeah, there are some good
Pascal?
people
Pedro
in
Pascal?
it. Yeah. Yeah. And the lead villain chick is usually always good.
Oh,
Yeah.
Elizabeth Hurley!
Elizabeth Hurley needs to get more work, but,
Always
like...
good.
She has a
was,
TV
like-
show now, actually.
Oh, she does?
Yeah, it's called The Royals.
Oh,
It's
Oh,
on
she's in
E!
that.
My mom loves it.
Yeah, a lot of people love that.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense, yeah.
They love it because it's like the queen, but everyone's attractive.
Wait, there's this one bit, this interaction that they have, because like she comes to like their office or whatever, and she's like, "Well, why should I show you my lab?" And she's like, "So I don't kill you." Like that's literally a thing she says.
Why don't you show me your laboratory?
And what would be in that for me?
I won't kill you.
I do
And I'm
remember
just
that.
like, yeah, and I'm just like, what's your intention with this scene? What do you want us to get out of both of these characters? I don't. Yeah, I was confused.
Interesting adaptation though, of Veronica Cale.
Yeah.
I actually, weirdly enough,
Yeah, that was the one thing I liked, I think.
Yeah, Elizabeth
Yeah.
Hurley. I like Elizabeth
Yeah.
Hurley.
I just
It's very
like
hard not
her
to.
as that, too. Like, as that villain, it worked all together for me.
Yes, and then on the flip side of that, you get their version of Steve Trevor,
Yeah.
who is not the Captain America clone that we saw in the Wonder Woman movie from last year, but instead was an employee under Diana Prince.
They were like dating at some point, and like then he comes back at the end because I guess she's dealing with the Department of Justice or something.
I guess she does.
Or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
I like the way he looked. He looked right to me. Like, I was like, that was even better to me than Chris Pine.
He kind of looked like something. He kind of looked like the era of. Remember that B44 video, Get Down?
Come on, who doesn't remember that?
He kind of looked like. He looked like.
I'm not familiar. Okay, yeah, but
he looked like he should have been in a boy band in the early 2000s.
That's everyone in, like, cinema, though.
Yeah, but this was made in 2011.
Before.
Yeah.
That's still
like everyone that got casted had like the right amount of pretty. Even like the creepy boardroom guy played by Cary Elwes, which was such a weird character. I
feel like weird's the theme to this.
Yeah,
like
it just nothing felt right.
It was very Warner Bros. CW kind of show. I got that down. I was like, yeah, okay.
But like another show that we'll talk about later, got that a whole bunch better. You know.
Well, I mean, that show didn't remind us with the thing. This is a Warner Brothers TV production.
Of course, yeah.
Over and over again. Every time I was like, okay.
Yeah. Exactly.
I can tell. You don't need to remind me.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
They have a brand.
I'm kind of glad they just saved it and waited.
With Wonder Woman?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, you know what I find interesting about this whole thing with Wonder Woman was, okay, they talk about her alter ego at some point in the show. I think the line was something like, oh, you know, it must be hard balancing an alter ego with, what else do you have to do? Balancing what? She's doing press conferences as both Wonder Woman and Diana Prince.
No, you see, her alter ego is an alter ego that's away from her being a CEO and superhero. Her alter ego is a person that just gets to chill out in their apartment.
But how? You've just unveiled your entire secret identity. She's Iron Man on a daily basis.
See, no, as far as the show setting up, she has 3 identities. She has Wonder Woman, she has Diana Themyscira, and those two are linked. But Diana Prince as a person is a totally different person than either
Who
of
even
those people.
is that? That person
exactly.
isn't even a person.
She's just someone who hangs out with her cat and hasn't made a Facebook profile yet. Those are her 2 quantifiers.
Female superhero have to have a cat, too.
I mauled a rat today. How about you?
Tonight, I am building my Facebook page.
You want to go on Facebook?
Like, where's the Rottweiler dog that I would have?
Yeah.
I think we have an episode about that coming up.
Good.
Oh my goodness.
Too many cats.
Let's see. Do I have any other notes?
Do you have any other notes about this? Well, in any case, right now, word from our sponsor.
Spam, the only food that existed when your dad was a kid.
And we're back.
Bloody hell.
So like, yeah, let's just talk about the costume for a second. Why is it like latex, shiny, whatever stuff, right? You know, it's not a, I don't know.
It looks like something out of Party Bazaar.
It's worse.
Worse?
Okay, but compare it to, like, Supergirl's costume, then.
Really?
It's just, like, not... It's like not patent, like, you know what I mean? It's like more of a matte costume. That's the only difference, really.
But
if you
like,
take away all the shininess, what is it? It's accurate?
Yeah.
Is that what you don't like? Is how, like...
Well,
it's like
right? Because, like, that's really all it is. It's a matte material to a patent material.
I think
get
it's
a girl,
I think it's kind of like more my thing. It's just like she looks like less like someone who's like out there fighting crime and more just like, hey, look at me. Which I guess is like what they're trying to say.
But they
like,
made
like,
a point about that, though, because she was like,
Yeah.
you made your costume so that you can sell it.
Yeah.
So they kind of made, like, a point on, like, that's why it was that way.
Yeah.
It was so she could brand herself. Like, she was literally
She
just
wanted to do
a big piece of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, that's the thing. Like I think the big takeaway from all this is like, there's not many things that the script or the acting or like anything that happens within the context of this pilot. Nothing is positive that they say about her at all.
No.
That's the thing. There's nothing about her that I would look up to.
Like, she's supposed to be this inspiring hero, and like in universe, she's treated as such. But she just
Maybe the plan was to bring her down as you watch the series. You know what I mean? Like,
I guess
because
so,
it's the pilot. Maybe they were like, "Well, start her out like this, and you're gonna grow to love her."
Yeah,
but,
I
like,
mean, it's
they
Wonder Woman.
screwed
It's
that
obviously
because
gonna get
they,
picked
like,
up.
went too hard.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was just mean. She was just mean. She was mean.
Yeah.
I was like, ew, you're mean.
But I want to go back on what you talked about there about her branding herself. Did anybody find it strange? Like, I thought it was an interesting concept that they had a superhero who shows fully how they pay for everything is by marketing off their own brand.
Yeah.
But why is that Wonder Woman? Has Wonder Woman ever been the sign of capitalism in America?
Literally no. Literally no. Okay, so in that boardroom meeting, she's like disgusted that all of a sudden, like, well, not all of a sudden, that she's finally getting disgusted, like, shit, my brand's being sold, and yada yada.
Gadgets. You like girls? I never signed off on this prototype. You were the one who designed the form fitting costume. You had the idea. I never said to merchandise my tits.
Wonder Woman isn't vulgar.
But like 5 minutes later, she's in the hospital, and to get past a policeman, she's like, "This outfit's gotten me into a lot of places,
like,
and I think it's gonna get me into somewhere today."
Like,
I was like, "Wait, what?"
I'm sorry, ma'am. My orders are to let nobody in. No exceptions.
Not even me.
Well, especially you.
Like my outfit, officer? This outfit opens doors for me. It's gonna open that one, isn't it?
She's not happy with sexualizing her breasts, and then it's like
Yeah, she immediately,
uses that minutes later.
And like, and it doesn't feel like a power move. I'm like, okay, no, it doesn't feel like she's using her sexuality like in a like, you know.
I love how they don't even call back. It's not even like a callback.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
It's just, I just am so confused of like what the intention from the writers was. I don't know.
To do something different, but it just failed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When they were in the middle of that fight in the warehouse at the end, did anybody else notice the one thug who just randomly made a 10-foot jump onto a shipping container? That was just never mentioned again.
Well, all those guys are like
Super,
mentioned to be super, whatever.
Really?
Yeah. That's the whole reason why.
Oh, the super, right? Yeah,
they had that.
Like that guy from the beginning.
Super muscles. But the lack of friction in these fights, like that guy slides across the ground, you know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like friction doesn't exist in this universe.
So, I guess one thing I wanted to ask then is, going forward with all this random crap that we saw in this first pilot, what would have progressed from here? Like, let's say there was like a 6-episode first season.
I feel like they would have like dumbly tried to like recorrect her origin. You know what I mean? Like they probably would have like slowly gone like, oh, you come from a bloodline of this, and then like maybe
slowly introduce it through like, oh, you came from this, and she didn't know.
Yeah.
She knows Xena Warrior Princess or something.
Lucy Lawless would have been like a great appearance on the show, actually. Yeah. But like, you know, not that I think she's like, you know, worth the show.
You don't think Lucy Lawless would be worth the show?
Sorry, other way around. I don't think the show is worth Lucy Lawless.
Watch yourself.
She's great.
Watch yourself, Karen.
She's excellent.
We like Lucy Lawless. That's what we're saying.
Yeah.
Same
That's
thing.
what I was trying to say.
Yeah, you just got it wrong.
Words.
Great though.
Please don't kill me.
Just
Internet.
save that one only.
Okay, well, anybody have any final thoughts on Blunder Woman?
Ew. Just like straight up, just just straight up Fallon, just hated it.
It was a bad time.
It's terrible. It was like 40 minutes of my life I want back. I want him back. I want to charge Warner Brothers for that time. Give it back to me. Because
it'd be nice.
For someone who's supposed to be an inspiration to, like, you know, women or young girls.
Since we watched
she doesn't do a very good job.
No.
Since we watched that, we should get free tickets to Wonder Woman 2. I feel like that's how that should go. It'd be just like payment for having to watch that.
This is the whole basis.
That was the whole reason we've done this show.
Exactly. You hear that, Patty Jenkins? Hook us up with some tickets.
Or like just hire me. And on that note, click here or here to subscribe.
Anyways, as with all of our pilots we review, you can catch the link just below us right here.
Oh, he just took my thing. I think it's over here. Thank you guys. I think it's over here actually.
It could be anywhere.
Yo, who knows?
It'll show up on the screen, I think.
I can't wait to find out. That's probably the part I'm most excited for.
Thank you very much. See you guys next time.
No.